Hello everyone and welcome to the second sketch of my daily sketching videos. So I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you didn't saw it, then you can still watch it. The last time we sketched a winter landscape, as it is still January. But this time I thought it would be nice to have something more angular. So this is a view into a small alley. I'm sketching now the balconies that are above the view. It was a little bit tricky to get these lines in the right angle, but you will see this is the biggest one, is the one that is really above. I did this sketch with a pen. This is easy to start with. So now you can see all the angles. To the left there is a wall. And this is a really easy view. If you are joining me and if you're sketching with me, this looks, if you're just starting, maybe this looks a little bit intimidating, but it is really not, because it's really all about straight lines. And if your first sketch went wrong, then I hope you learned something and you do it again and again and again. You can also lay thin paper or transparent paper over your first sketch and just find what was wrong and do it again. This is just paper. So I'm going in now with my ink and my brush to give this a shading. And you will see with the shading there comes also, the shading is good for the view. The shading is supporting the view and the dramatic of this small alley. In the back there are some things, some people, you can't really tell what it is. But it's not necessary to give this a detail. You know, everything that is far away don't need details. You need details in the front, but not in the back. So as the balconies are over our heads, they are really dark. And you can see I just brushed wet in wet. If this was if this was a painting, you wouldn't do that. But for a sketch you can do anything. The sun comes from behind, as you can see. Sketching there a little bit the sky to make the buildings more stand out. Adding more shading. When you are sketching with ink and a brush, it's very important that you start with a light dilution and then get darker and darker. You can always add layers, but with ink you can't, it's not like watercolor. You can't reactivate it with water. So when it is dry, then you are done. It is waterproofed, and so you can't change anything later on. You only can change the ink when it's wet. When it's still wet, then you can take something off with a paper towel, but not when it's completely dried. So I'm adding now to emphasize the shape. I'm adding some points. This is not really necessary, but I thought I could give this a better look. So these are some wood. I don't know how they are called. They're coming out of the wall. And then add a little shade to them. So they're really looking realistic. And just a little bit on the corner. We are done, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.